Hey PJs, welcome back to another video. Today I'm reviewing a highly underrated slime shop. A lot of you guys have been wanting to see smaller slime shops and not just famous, so I decided to purchase from BerryPatchSlimes. I've had my eye on them for quite some time now, but they don't restock very often, so as soon as they restocked, I knew I had to try them. Also, you may hear a new noise in the background. I have like a water fountain rock type setup thing going on. I thought it was kind of awkward when I'm not talking and I'm playing with a slime that doesn't have a lot of ASMR, that there's just kind of silence and nothingness, so I decided to add that in the background. And I did want to ask you guys your opinion. I have it on this video and the next one that I'm doing. I just wanted to know, does it sound good, naturey, whatever, or does it sound like someone peeing in the background? Because I will definitely get rid of it. I just wanted your opinion. Besides the slimes that I purchased, I also received a business card, a care card, borax, which is labeled, a piece of candy, and this extra 3-ounce. Thank you so much for sending this extra 3-ounce. It is a gorgeous white glue slushy slime, and the slushy beads aren't the round type that a lot of people use. I've reviewed these type of slushy beads before. They're more of a flatter but still round, kind of like a skipping rock. You know, like that perfect skipping rock where it's like still round but kind of flat on two ends. It's really smooth and it's a lot easier on your hands, so if you're not used to rougher slimes, this is a good alternative. I couldn't tell you what this slime is scented like. It just smelled very sweet, and I wanted to say maybe strawberry-like, but maybe the females are just talking to me, and I don't really know what it's scented, but it smells really good and it has really great ASMR. Now onto the slimes that I purchased. This first slime is a 5-ounce of Moo Moo Meadows. It is a silica bead textured slime that is scented Meadow Breeze, and it comes with cow phemos. I'm not sure if the inspiration for this slime was the Moo Moo Meadows map on Mario Kart, but it definitely reminds me of it. I don't know if you guys have ever played Mario Kart or if you know what the Moo Moo Meadows map looks like, but I used to get so mad at that map because I would hit the dumb cows when they would cross the, like, track, I guess. Not really a road, but the track. And it just made me so mad because they were so slow and you'd have to weave in and out in between them in order not to hit them. It was bad, and I still, to this day, if I play Mario Kart, I still hit them every once in a while. It just makes me so mad. They're cute, but they're in the way. Like, I'd love to see you on the sidelines, but not in the middle of the road. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn silica beads were those rock-looking beads that people put in slime that you could, like, crush with your hands. Maybe these are also silica beads. I have no idea, but I could have sworn that's what this would be, and I was definitely shocked to learn that these are more of a pointy, plasticky type of add-in. They create really unique ASMR, a little hard on the hands, and I did have some skin peeling after I played with this one, which is pretty normal for me. When I have crunchy slimes like this, it hurts, but I gotta create that ASMR for you guys, and I'm definitely sacrificing my hands, but it's worth it because it just sounds so good, especially this one. Again, I don't know what these beads are, but they create perfect ASMR. I absolutely love the green color that these beads came in. I don't know, I look at them and I immediately think of a meadow, which is perfect because that's kind of what this slime is inspired by, obviously. So I absolutely love that, and I love that the beads are green and not the base. I think the base is just clear. I don't pay attention, even if it is green. I love that most of the color is coming from the beads. That's really cool. As you can see here, it does leave some big chunks of slime on my hands, usually around this, sometimes more, sometimes less, whatever. I just like to point it out for people like me that don't like residue like that. It is pretty common in slimes with a ton of add-ins, especially if it's a clear slime and it's not coated. It just leaves a lot of residue, so I am pretty lenient with that, but I do take off just a little bit because I'm very picky, but don't listen to me. I've smelled Meadow Breeze before, and I knew it would be perfect for this slime, which I was correct. It smells amazing. The only problem is it is a pretty light, so the glue definitely takes over, so I would definitely recommend adding more scent if you'd like to. That's just more of an opinionated thing. I love strong scents. I'm giving this slime 4.7 out of 5 pajamas. Next is Blossom Jam Tea Cake. It is a Korean snow fizz textured slime, scented jam cakes and tea. It comes with berry and flower charms and also an extra white slime. I believe it's a clay slime. I don't know. It wasn't in the description when I bought it, so I just kind of added that in the notes myself because I don't know what it is, but I believe it's clay. I am playing with the slime a little weird here. I was taken aback by the texture because I was just expecting like a really soft snow fizz, as most Korean snow fizz slimes are, but this is definitely like a soft fizz. It's a soft snow fizz, like extremely soft, to the point where the pieces in here that make the snow fizz are kind of rubbery and not exactly plasticky. I've definitely never felt a texture like this, and I'm so glad I picked this one because it is such a unique texture, and I recommend each and every one of you guys to try it because it feels so cool. Like, you're definitely expecting a crunchy snow fizz, and I can almost guarantee it looks like one to you guys. And of course it does crunches and stuff like that, but it feels completely different. It is so soft. Oh, I'm obsessed with it. After obsessing over the initial texture, I just assembled the slime the best way I thought I could and mixed it. It definitely was weird because there wasn't a lot of clay slime, so mixing it didn't really feel like mixing, and it only slightly changed the texture, so it was just kind of weird because it didn't change the color too much, maybe slightly lighter. Didn't change the texture too much, just a little softer and more inflatable, which is incredible. And so it was really weird to mix it because it definitely didn't feel like anything happened. So it was weird. Once fully mixed, this slime became a very inflating and a crispy texture. Still kept that softness. If anything, it got even softer, and I just love this slime so much. I have a few ideas of how they did this texture and what's exactly added, but I could be completely and totally wrong. But it's so good, and I wish a lot more people would do this because it's just so nice, and I feel like the slime community needs a new texture. I don't think we've had like a big one in a while. You know what I'm talking about? Because like, you know, we've got like side ones, like the last one was like silica beads and stuff like that, but we don't really have like a new main one, and I feel like this would be a really cool one to have. I wasn't a big fan of the scent. To me, it smells like medicine, frosting, a kind of berry, plastic, and rubber. It smells okay, I'm just not a huge fan, and it's definitely unique. The only criticism I have is, of course, my opinion. Since the white slime was sent separately, this isn't going to fully fit in the container anymore, and that white slime was like 1 ounce, so I definitely recommend leaving room for it. But this slime does get 5 out of 5 pajamas. And lastly, this is Sprout Toast. It is a DIY butter fizz slime that comes with a clay green toast, a sprout charm, leaf phemos, and it is scented mango green tea. This snow fizz is completely opposite of the last one, which I actually love. I've mentioned it before. I love when you can get two textures from a slime shop and they're the same texture, but they feel completely different, if that makes sense. Like, both of these were snow fizzes, but while the last one was super light and airy and soft and not like the normal snow fizz, this snow fizz was more of the one that we all know and love. It was pretty packed and sizzly. It was also very light when you got to fluff it up and kind of refreshing to the hands. It felt cool, if that makes sense. If you ever get to try this one, I definitely recommend playing with the base before you add the clay toast because this snow fizz is incredible. I honestly couldn't tell you what my favorite part about this slime is. Like, I love the snow fizz texture. The color is incredible. Like, oh my good gosh, it looks so cool. I don't know what that color is, but it looks like a melon color, and it looks so good. And then like the clay toast is so big and it looks just like bread, and then you got the leaf phemos, which just adds the perfect topper to the slime, and then the freaking sprout thing that you get to add is just so cute. Everything about this slime is so well thought out. I am obsessed. The clay itself is incredibly soft and very easy to mix in. Also, since I mentioned, like, it is such a big clay piece, it definitely changed the texture, and for the better. It mixed so good, and like, I don't know, it was just so awesome, and I love the color it turned into as well, a very vibrant green, and just everything about this slime is just so cute. And I am so glad I got this one. Like, as soon as I saw it on their page, it's just one of those ones that I just knew I had to have, and I was right. I'm never wrong, okay? But I was right in getting this one. It is incredible. And the texture at the end, it's not too much clay, not too much snow fizz. It's just perfect 50-50 in the middle. I also love the scent. I don't smell mango personally. I smell melon, so less fruity but sweeter, if that makes sense. It really smells like melon. And I also smell some perfume in there, so some sweetness, and also something earthy. So with the sprout theme, like, I can't get enough of it. Big bonus for you guys that don't like a lot of inflation, this one does inflate quite a bit, but it deflates so fast. Like within 2 crunches, I think it's back to its normal size, which is so cool. But a word of caution, if a slime deflates really fast, that means over time it's just going to kind of deflate in the container really fast until you have like half the slime. But for now, it's incredible. So of course, this slime gets 5 out of 5 pajamas. But with that, that is the end of this review, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. I wholeheartedly recommend this shop. I will link them down below. They're incredibly underrated, and I am so glad I was able to try them. I knew from the beginning they were going to be great. I do apologize for talking so much. There wasn't a lot of ASMR. If you want to see ASMR of these slimes, usually a few weeks after I post the review, I'll post them on my TikTok, no talking, so you get to hear their amazingness. Now I am signing off, and I will see you guys in the next one.